Hello, everyone. Great afternoon and welcome to Brewing Live, the daily community service of Teacup Coffee Republic that fills your digital cup with great stuff that matters because you and your life matters to us. So, Teacup Coffee Republic is the home of professional certified CACC life coaches and the coaching hub of Life Coach Philippines. We are located inside Pioneer Center compound along Pioneer Road, corner Brixton and United Streets, Capitolio, Pasig City, and our operation hours is from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. So September is what we call the flip month. Ayan. So where each live cast for this month will focus on flipping. Okay. So flipping encourages and motivates you to think differently, where we explore thought-provoking strategies for flipping mindsets and unlocking new opportunities for you. So today is episode 798 and our live streaming is dubbed as When Sickness Means Fitness. Ayan. So this live streaming is in partnership with Life Coach Philippines, and our intention as game changers is to brew mental fitness in your space and help nurture holistic mental health for you and the people who matters most to you. So shout out to our S1 coaching community and to my fellow kindred coaches serving in this corner of the digital space and advancing life coaching ethically and authentically with passion. Giving is a lifestyle that never goes out of style. So as you recognize the value that we provide as an organization, we truly appreciate receiving your stars and your love gift through fan transfer. So just check the caption of this video for bank info and or GCash account. Ayan. So nandiyan na si Coach Marife of the Healthy Hub and Coach Part OM. Ayan. So we exist to help clients experience healing and breakthrough by providing safe space for inspiration to begin with a cup of coffee and for transformation to happen through the platform of life coaching. So technically, now we are more than just a traditional cafe that serves your favorite and classic comfort food like sausage platter, waffles, bagels, cakes, milkshakes, and coffee-based drinks because we help individuals to make a therapeutic lifestyle change with our line of plant-based meal, natural fruit juices, keto products, sugar replacement, and insulin organic wine and tea. Decaf Coffee Republic is also the exclusive distributor of David's Faith Insulin Wine and Tea in the areas of Mandaluyong and Parañaque. Our hashtag Save One campaign against diabetes is, of course, ongoing, and we invite you to join us as resellers and brand ambassadors to help raise awareness of sugar regulator products to help fight the debilitating symptoms and effects of diabetes. And probably, no, after this talk, malay mo, okay, na you'll really join us and become no a partner in David's Faith Insulin Wine and Tea, okay? So please check our FB page for the menu of sumptuous meal and refreshing drinks or connect with Coach Rezzhel through 0907-586-1661 to partner with Teacup Coffee Republic in advancing health and wellness in your space. So if you just joined us in, welcome. And thank you for being here. Feel free to circulate the link. Ganun po ako excited na bubulol ako ulit. Okay? You may circulate the link of this video to invite your friends to watch with you. You may also tag them in the comment below and give them some shout out, thumbs up, encouragement, motivation, and best, you can just acknowledge and express gratitude. Ayan, nandyan po si Coach Part Rizal Sanchez, ayan, nagtatag po siya. And nandyan na si Sally, si Coach Nords. Hello. Ayan. So as for me, of course, no, let me give my shout out to fellow mental model collectors inside B Learning Society by Master Coach A. So if you are one person who desires to experience transformation in areas of health, wealth, and relationships, then I invite you to join us inside B Learning Society as one of the mental model collectors with full access pass to monthly mental model masterclass of Master Coaching that is exclusive for B Learning Society members only. So B Learning Society is the 10th maker of B Learning homes for mental fitness, and on top, of course, of the food and beverage discount we enjoy from Decaf Coffee Public, mental model collectors also benefit from a 90-minute free coaching session with senior coaches from Life Coach Philippines. So for more information and registration assistance, connect with Coach Rezzhel through 0917-586-1661. So we are now diving into today's conversation when sickness means fitness. Ayan. So please do continue to tag your friends and forward this video link and invite others to join our conversation on radical healing, especially no to the ones who you think needs it. Ayan. Okay. And will benefit from this talk. So just in case you're meeting me for the first time, at natag ka, no? My name is Coach Candee Teng. I am a professional certified CACC life and mental health coach from Life Coach Philippines. And I help mentally challenged individuals stuck in cycles of mental challenges and pain to take full control of their life towards healing and recovery. Just in case you are watching this on a replay, then of course, I encourage you to comment hashtag replay and do send us a message if you wish to connect with any points that resonates with you. And you may find the YouTube link where you can watch the replay of all episodes of Brewing Life in the caption of this video. So please do follow and subscribe to the channel so you'll be notified when new learning videos becomes available. Ayan. So let's talk about sickness. Ayan. So in life, no, there's one thing that is actually permanent, no, which is aside from change and it's given to no sa lahat ng tao. Everyone goes through this cycle and guess nyo kung ano yun. Ayan. So, hindi siya change. Okay, unahan ko na kayo. Okay, Coach Nord, sinunahan na kita. Hindi po siya change. Okay, everyone goes through this cycle. Like no one is an exception. And some fear this and some medyo excited sila dito. Okay? So, kakaiba siya. Hindi naman sa kakaiba, pero kakaiba yung mga taong excited dito. Because they know they have to fulfill their purpose in life. Hello, Coach C. Hello, Coach Mao. Ayan. So, ano nga ba yun? Okay, it's technically life or birth, no, and death. Okay, so birth and death. And hindi lang ito, no, this is not only the physical birth and death, but this actually is anything in our life. Ibig sabihin, every season in our life will come to an end and another season will start. So, sickness as it is, no, you may want to look at it as season as well, okay? Si Coach Nerd, wala nang hula-hula eh, ano agad, okay? So, sickness, part of the journey in life, of course, no? Kasama dyan yung growth, pains, okay? If you want to heal from pain, you want to be able to look into the pain, no? Okay, not run away from the pain or hide the pain or deny the pain. So you really want to look into the pain para naman, no? You get to close that chapter, close the wound, and start another chapter in your life, no? Na mag-learn ka from the pain. So technically, no, it's always birth and death, okay? Or start and close, okay? So aside from that, no, living through life, ang common talaga na pinagdadaanan natin ay sickness, no, disease, aside from this, of course, the positive yung mga growth, okay? These are common, okay? To all mankind, no, without exception, okay? So one of us, no, some way or another, simula bata hanggang ngayon, kung ilang taong ka na, di ba? Meron tayong na-experience na sickness, okay? And if you don't know, no, very interesting ang sickness, but we don't really look into the sickness, no? Kasi oftentimes, when you talk about sickness, no, nandoon sa fear, okay? Na nakafocus tayo sa fear, nandun ka kaagad sa fear, but we don't really look into what sickness is telling us. And when sickness means fitness, okay, is a session, this session really dives into looking into sickness and what it is actually telling us, okay? Sickness always actually does good for us, okay, instead of harm, okay? Instead na hinaharm natin ang sarili natin, sickness is actually a good way for us to really reflect and see ano in our life, 'di ba? Ano yung mga kailangan baguhin? What do you need to change? What do you need to improve on? But interesting enough, no, we don't like sickness because sabi ni Coach Mark, Bruno, kalma. Opo, si Bruno po yung maingay, okay? Because, no, yung sickness makes us feel guilty. Ayan. Because sickness, no, presents us a truth, a reality na alam mo kagagawan mo. Medyo masakit po yun, no? Because you experience certain kinds of sickness because it is a consequences of your actions, okay? So instead of looking into what sickness is telling you to improve, to work on, no, andoon tayo na face sa reality na ako, no, this has been like the result of my eating unhealthy foods. This is a result of me not able to handle stress and so on and so forth. No, madami yan, madami excuse and it depends, no, kung ano usually na binibigay nyo. But sickness, I want you for this session, no, to look into sickness, no, into a different light, okay? Too often as well, no, pag merong sickness, hindi dahil nga hindi natin siya tinitingnan ng malalim or we don't really dive into the true meaning talaga, true meaning of sickness, no? People recovering from sickness, no, from especially from a dangerous, no, illness, and they don't get to change, they don't really get to reflect on their experiences, no, they become eventually more hardened. Okay, ibig sabihin, tumitigas yung ulo, ibig sabihin dahil naka-recover sila, naka-heal sila, they feel and they think, no, they can escape death again. Ayan. In short, hindi po nagpapalit ang lifestyle, wala pong nagbabago sa kanila, and eventually, no, it comes back at them as well. Okay? So, before we dive, of course, ano ba yung meaning ng fitness? Because when sickness means fitness, no, and we dive into sickness, it teaches us fitness. Ano ba yung meaning ng fitness? Okay, this is not the fitness that this is not the fitness that people really know about, because people know about physical fitness as fit ka physically, no, like you're strong, you physically look healthy, you go to gym, you run, you exercise, you eat healthily, no, technically, hindi lang yon ang meaning ng fitness. I want you to look it deeper, no? Ano ba talaga fitness, no? Ano ba talaga fitness? Napaka-Chinese. Ano ba talaga yung meaning ng fitness? What does fitness means? Okay? So, fitness is actually the quality of your being that you are able, okay? And you are suitable. Suitable and able, okay? You are suitable and able to fulfill a particular role or task. Okay? So this is what we talk about fitness. So I've been going through health and vitality breakthrough, no? Micro coaching session with Master Coach A, and of course, you can still join. I invite you to join. This is a very, very good eye-opener. Hindi po ito dinidiscuss. Hindi nyo po makikita yung materials, no, sa labas. And it helps you to get a different perspective really on health, no, at saka yung mga ginagawa natin sa buhay. Okay? So if you want to know more about it, just connect with Coach Rezzhel. Okay? So fitness, okay, is one's ability to execute daily activities, no, with optimal performance, endurance, strength, no, management of course, stress, fatigue, okay, and of course, pag isasama mo si physical aspect, no, is reduce sedentary behavior. Ibig sabihin, reduce yung pag hindi mo gumagalaw, okay? In short, there is movement. When we talk about fitness in relation to movement, okay, yung movement mo should be aligned with your purpose, with your season in life, okay? So yun po yung meaning ng fitness, okay? So hindi there will be no fitness if there is no movement, okay? And yung fitness as well, it depends on the movement, because the movement has to be aligned, no, with the purpose, with a particular purpose you have in the season in your life, whatever, okay, yung purpose na yan. Okay, so bakit nga ba, no, when sickness means fitness? Because going through sickness, no, being in the fitness industry for like years, okay, before ako naging life coach, no, nakafocus kasi sa physical fitness, and we really didn't even, no, this is very interesting enough, even for people within the fitness industry, no, they focus on becoming fit, but they don't really respect their body enough, no, and listen to their body, and they still have myths about the beliefs of exercise that eventually, no, on the long run compromises their body. So technically, pag titingnan mo, when we talk about fitness, it's prolonged. Ibig sabihin ng prolonged, kaya mo sustain, no, yung you, the state of you being healthy for a long time. Okay? Kasi oftentimes, pwedeng healthy ka ngayon but you are not able to really work on the fitness, sustainability nun. Eventually, no, after like a month or so, years, magko-collapse yung health mo. So when you talk about fitness, okay, it's a quality of your being, no, you are able to you are suitable, yung katawan mo, like literally you are suitable, mind, body, soul, spirit. Okay, you are suitable and you are capable to fulfill a particular role or particular purpose, no, in your life, and you are able to sustain it. Okay? So, hindi kasama dito yung injuries, magko-collapse yung health mo, okay? So, ano ba yung things that I've learned, no, when sickness strike, okay? So, this again, is flipping how you see sickness instead of seeing it as something na very at a reality striking or slapping at you, no, na ito kasi kagagawan mo. Yes, kagagawan mo siya, okay? But there is something the sickness is telling you, okay? Just as pain is natural for our body, ibig sabihin maganda po talaga yung purpose ng pain originally, okay? Pain tells you that there is something wrong with your body and you need to look into it and you need to change something para umayos yung katawan natin. That's the purpose of pain. But would you agree with me, di ba? Dahil nga masakit siya, tinatakbuhan siya ng tao. Okay? Be it on physical pain, emotional pain, and psychological pain, default po na ayaw natin niyang tingnan. And same with sickness, no? Ayaw natin tingnan ano ba talaga yung sickness na yan. Ano ba talaga yung mga kailangan nating baguhin, okay? So first, no, it teaches you about control, okay? It teaches you about control. You can't control anything. You can't control everything, no? Some things are out of your control, and looking into things that is within your control is the key, okay? Getting sick is one of them, okay? There are times that we really know wala ka naman talagang ginawa, you're healthy and you get sick, no? And these are things that is actually out of your control. But when this happens, no, you can see and you can look into, you can dive into ano ba yung kaya mong gawin even if you are sick. What can you control? Malamang, you can control yourself. You can control what you eat. You can control what you tawag dito, what you do, what you say. And when you talk about eating, no, it is part of nutrition, and hindi lang ito yung physical eating, okay? This is not only the food that we eat, no, but this is actually what we bring into our body holistically. Ibig sabihin, what do you see? What do you watch? What do you read? What do you listen to? Okay? Who do you listen to? Kasama po to lahat. Okay? Lahat po ng factor na ito. So everything that you put into your system, not only physically, but mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, you can control. Ikaw po yung may control nun, and you have to really look into it, no? Saan yung sickness? I'm sure alam mo, okay? When we experience sickness, alam natin, no? We all know, honestly, we all know some form of another, meron yan, no? May inkling yan na alam mo, nako, this is a result of something, this is a result of stress, this is a result of blah, 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 blah. But instead of looking at it, no, and improving it, and it, no, ang ginagawa natin is we make all the excuses in order to justify why we allow stress in our life, why we allow toxic people in our life, why we continue to eat unhealthily, di ba? Medyo may pagka-guilty po ako dito, although naka-plant-based meal naman po ako, no, but for times, no, pag kailangan siya ng mental health ko, I do, no? Okay? So, this is something that you want to look into. And of course, no, we all say health is wealth. Alam po natin yan, mga press release. It's a press release, but when you really know experience sickness, then you get to see the importance of health. Ibig sabihin that your health is your number one priority, because when your health collapses, no, you cannot move. When your health collapses, you cannot think clearly. You have difficulty thinking clearly, of course. When your health collapses, would you agree with me, even the relationship gets affected because you are not in the proper state, okay? So, especially, no, yung relationship mo din sa sarili mo, okay? It eventually collapses. Sabi ni Sally, ouch, ayan. So your health is your number one priority. It will not only be a concept that health is wealth, but it will actually be true to you. So if you really see sickness and really dive into it, you really value it, then you will know no, that your health is very important and you don't compromise your health. And pinakaunang nako-compromise natin na health natin sa lahat, aside for the physical health, okay, you can be like physically healthy, but okay, I want you to look into it, you compromise your mental health. Okay? So your mental health, ibig sabihin nun, kino-compromise mo yung mental health mo because you allow yourself, exposing yourself to things that hurt you. Okay? Yung tipong alam mong sinaktan ka na, pero bumabalik ka pa rin dun sa taong sinasaktan ka. You know that the person is unworthy of your trust, unworthy of your love. Ayan, pero yan, sige, hala, bumabalik ka. You know that people are toxic, but you keep on going towards the space where people are toxic, no? You know that stress is present, but instead of doing something, creating solution for your stress, lalo mong ini-stress yung sarili mo, nagdagdag ka pa, di ba? Imbis na nagbawas ka in order to clean your system, in order to clean, to take away some of the stress, doon ba nagdagdag ka pa, ayan. And then, for people na nagsasabi ng time management, ayan, hala, di ba? Finil na lahat ng calendar nila with everything, and then, everything, yung health nila ay nakaset aside. Ayan, di ba? Sino po yung hashtag guilty? Sabi ni Sally, ayun, mas ouch. Okay. Okay. Remember, when sickness means fitness. Ayan. So, ibig sabihin niyang ouch na yan, no? Yung ouch na yan, really look into that ouch and see how you can make it into fitness, no? How you can flip it into fitness, okay? Of course, ano pa ba? In sickness, you get to learn to ask for help, okay? Being isolated is not the way, okay? Feeling kasi natin, di ba, pag nasaktan tayo sa buhay, especially if we face betrayal, no? Betrayal, ayan. Betrayal yung malakas dito, betrayal. So when you face betrayal, you feel that you don't want to trust in anyone any longer, no? Ang ano lang po doon, the way I see it and realized it in my journey of sickness is, you can ask for help, but for people, professional help, honestly, for me. In my case, I work with my mental health coach, Master Coach A. Like, siya talaga, if I cannot talk with other people, I make sure that I can talk to her. Okay? So, yun talaga yung journey ko is you have and you can ask for help, and help will be given to you. We don't sit, feeling victim of a life circumstances, which don't get me wrong, ganun ako dati. And there are some areas of my life still nandun pa rin ako, but I am working on it. Kaya nga siya, when sickness means fitness, ibig sabihin, it is a process, it won't turn around overnight. Hindi siya pag-flip, okay na, okay? It is a process. Flipping is a process, okay? So, it's okay to ask for help, okay? Especially if you have, di ba meron kang usual na default na victim? Things happen to me because other people is like this to me. Lahat na lang sinisi mo, okay? Even, mamaya, pati si God, Usually, pati si God, sinisi mo. Okay? But in reality, I want to challenge you to look into it, How will help, Paano dadating sa'yo yung help if all you can think is, bakit ako mag-ask ng help when I am the victim? Okay, you are the victim, but you are empowered, you are in control to ask for help. Because if you don't ask for help, nothing will change, okay? If you don't ask for help, you will continue to be sick, okay? Hindi ka gagaling in whatever it is in the area of your health. So when we talk about health, there's physical health, there's mental health, there's emotional health, there's spiritual health. For four quadrants, no, that is very, very important. Okay? So, pwede kang sick spiritually, you can be mentally sick, okay? Or mentally, ibig sabihin, going through something. Pwedeng hindi like clinically ill with mental illness, but you know there is something that you need to improve on in the way you cope up with stress, in the way you want to discover your purpose. Part po yan na mental health. And if you want to look into your soul, emotional health po yan, di ba? Ano ba yung state ng soul natin? Okay? So, yun yung pinag-uusapan natin. You can be sick in any areas of those four, or ang masaklap is pagbagsak lahat. In my case, when my mental health really collapses, no? Collapsed. Okay? Lahat po yan bagsak. Like literally bagsak. And I had no other way but to ask for help. Okay? Kasi it gets to a point na hindi ko na kaya. Ako mismo, I know that I cannot do it any longer. Okay? Kasi left on my own, malamang, ganun na siya. Okay? Then, of course, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, and there's always purpose in your sickness, no? Oftentimes, we beat ourselves when sickness happens, no? But again, I want to challenge you to look into the purpose. Ano yung purpose ng sickness? Okay? Kaya nga yung start ko, di ba, in my introduction, I shared, what is sickness telling you? It is telling you something, no? What is your pain telling you? It is telling you to probably value yourself. It is probably telling you to give care for yourself more than the physical care, but dive into mental care, spiritual care, emotional care. Probably it is teaching you something about your identity. Very interesting ito, no? Oftentimes, especially when you talk about mental health, no, tumatama yung mental health natin because we really crave for love, acceptance, belongingness, okay? And oftentimes, kahit naman, no, even if the physical space is very loving and accepting to you, we don't get to see it because we don't see ourselves, no, as someone who is worthy of love, who is lovable, okay? Yung alam mong by concept, na alam ko naman, coach, maganda ako, alam ko naman, ganyan-ganyan, okay, marami ka na sinabi. But in your heart, the question is, do you really see your value? Do you really see how you can be loved? Or lahat yan gusto mo lang here on your brain level, concept level lang ba yan? Nandito ba yan sa puso mo o hindi bumababa? Okay, then it's time for you, of course, again, to seek help. Balik ka doon sa kanina. Hello, Coach Lynn. Okay, so what doesn't kill you makes you stronger because there is purpose with whatever you are experiencing. Kahit sickness yan, okay? Tawag namin yan. With my fellow MBAs is pain apple. Okay, pain apple. Okay, there's always story about your pain. And if you want to look into pain, you want to flip it, no? Flip it. Your pain can be a source of hope, can be a source of inspiration for other people who are experiencing pain just like you have been experiencing. You want to be, alam mo yung pag nagkakamali tayo, di ba, masakit yun? Okay? But our mistakes, sabi nga, di ba, can be stepping stones to failures if we don't give up. So, ganun din po ito. When sickness happens to you, no, when you work and you look into what it is telling you, ano ba yung purpose nun, ano ba yung value ng sickness nun sa buhay mo, then you can as well grow to become fit as a person. Ang ganda yun, no, from sickness, you get to realize, you discover your identity, you get to realize your value as a person, your worth as a person, and you begin to love yourself. Napakaganda kaya nung nabuhay. I'm sure if you look into it, and yun lang muna yung focus mo, you will become fit. Okay, you will become fit because as you get to learn about your identity, you get to learn your purpose in life, you get to learn your season in life, as you get to learn about your worth, your value as a person, no, and love yourself as a person, then you will not allow toxic people in your space, people who who belittle you, di ba? Ito yung mga problema natin, yung mga people na hindi nagsusupport sa atin, people na nagbe-belittle sa atin, people that criticizes us, people na alam mong binebetray ka sa harap pero tinatarakan, ibig sabihin, mabait sa harap mo pero tinatarakan ka sa likod, di ba? We allow those people in our space, but when you get to learn about identity, you get to learn to love yourself, you get to value yourself, no? You get to see your worth as a person, then, di ba? Hindi mo aalaw yun ngayon sa space mo, then you will become fit in your life. When you talk about fit, I'm sure, physical fitness mo, aayos yan. Okay? Kasi mawawala yung mga emotional stress mo, hindi ka na masyado mag-emotional eating. Sino po yung nakaka-relate dito, okay? So, hindi ka na masyado mag-emotional eating. Then, you get to love yourself. Of course, if you get to love yourself, no? You get to learn the value of your physical body. Makikita mo na in order to fulfill a purpose in your life, you get to, of course, no? Pag natutunan mo, like I said, no, identity mo, makikita mo yung purpose mo, no? That is part of spiritual health naman, okay? So magkakakabit po yan. So pag alam mo yung purpose mo and you see your body, it is not fit for that purpose, I'm sure, di ba? You will start to slowly change kasi nga mahal mo yung sarili mo. And again, sa mental health, di ba? You will only allow things, okay, that is good for you, mental health mo, you protect your mental health. Anything that compromises your mental health, automatically ayaw mo na yan. So eventually, no, you will build relationships, no? Relationship, family, friends, okay? Pag yung family mo may tama, ibig sabihin, eventually it will become restored because you will be able to set healthy boundaries as well. Sino ba may ayaw nun, di ba? You get to set healthy boundaries, you get to build the kind of relationships that you want. You want to be, you are able to talk to people, no, who really feeds your mental, emotional, your soul, ayan, di ba? Your lahat yan. Eventually, you go towards fitness. Naturally, no, magpro-progress yung life mo towards fitness. But only, again, when you look into what sickness is telling you. It's a very, very interesting enough. Okay? So you want to first, again, take responsibility of your life, of your health and your life. Okay? And of course, di ba? Sabi ko nga, make health your number one priority. Yun yung second. So when you talk about making your health number one priority, make sure to invest on yourself, okay? Hindi po yung invest ng pag-beautification, no? Not only that, no? But really invest in you, invest in your learning, invest in your growth. When you spend time here joining us, technically, no, you are investing for yourself, no? Feed mo yung sarili mo. When you join, especially for coaching for the soul, you are feeding your soul. When you join us in our programs, no, like in my case, yung micro coaching sessions ko with Master Coach A, yung mental health coaching session ko, those are all investment for myself, okay? Because you matter, yung health mo matters. And again, when you talk about health, physical health, mental health, spiritual health, and emotional health, okay? So investment is really good. Set the money aside. Don't look really, for me, okay? Instead na natutulog yung pera sa bangko, invest it in yourself. Invest it in your growth. Invest it so you will gain that ability to multiply, okay, and to produce wealth, okay? Invest it in your health, okay? Invest it in your health, knowledge, relationship, okay? Hindi po yung ibig sabihin ng relationship is bibigay at bibigay ka lang ng gifts, no? Para mapa-oo mo yung tao, but really invest time in your relationship, diba? Investment po tawag doon. May friendship bank, okay? Meron pong ganong concept, okay? And return will always be awesome for you, okay? Invest in the right kinds, okay? Importante po, relationship, right kind of relationship. And if you don't know yung right kind of relationship for you, then, nako, I invite you to connect with us, 0907-586-1661. And lastly, of course, look into what doesn't kill you makes you stronger because sickness has a purpose, okay? And, okay, flipping is about progress. When you want to flip sickness towards fitness, progress is always, it is a process and there is always progress. No matter how little it is, little progress is progress, okay? There, and you have to know that as well, there is no one way to getting things done, okay? If nandito ka ngayon, like sinasabi mo sa loob mo, no, sa isip mo, coach, tinaray ko naman yan hindi gumana, ganyan, ganyan. Remember, there is no one way to getting things done. If you've tried everything, then I invite you to connect with us. Okay? Connect with us. Allow a life coach to journey with you in order for you to think of new thoughts, change perspective, have other plans, okay, creative plans that will allow you to get moving so you can eventually become fit. Okay. And of course, lastly, being sick, of course, teaches us no that it's okay with not being okay, but it is not okay to keep, okay, or keep doing the things that led to your sickness or staying where you are, because sickness no tells us that we need to change, that we need to evolve so we can become fit to live life, fit to live purpose, fit no to really discover our identity, kasi probably no you are experiencing sickness because it is not already aligned with your identity as a person. Pag spiritually ito, it is not already aligned with your identity no as anak ng Diyos, okay? And it probably no it can be that ikaw feeling mo naman godly ka pa, but you are in a space no that corrupts that godly character in you. So, yun po yung kagandahan ng sickness. I'm really presenting this in holistic view, not only in physical fitness, mental fitness, but I really want to do something, no? And really talk about spiritual fitness as well, okay? Your spiritual health, okay? Because oftentimes, no, pag hindi po mental health ang tumatama sa atin, it is our spiritual health, which means you want to be able to look into your values, core values, and your principles in life. Saan ba siya naka-anchored? Probably tumatama yung mental health because you yourself don't know your values, or have you know your values but have not stand no took that brave stand for your values. Ayan. So this is something that you really really want to look into. Ayan. So thank you for joining me today and supporting, of course, the advancement of mental fitness. And I would like to invite you to join us on floor for our face-to-face community events every 7:30 p.m. no sa Decaf Coffee Republic. Okay. So I think magpa-flash yung bagong community event schedule, no? So before that, no, before I discuss the community events, no, if you are of course interested to become a professional service provider, either as a life coach or mental health coach like us, connect with Coach Rezzhel through 0917-586-1661 to know more about Actively Co-Create Life Coach Certification Program. Okay, wala pala. Okay, hindi po pala, no? So we stay with, okay, on Mondays, it's Nurturing Mondays. On Tuesdays, it's Groove Tuesdays. It's all about habits with Master Coach Spin. And yeah, today is Wednesday. It's Purposeful Wednesday. Ayan, sakto, no? I talked about identity. And if you are in that season in your life that you really wanted to look into your mental, your spiritual health, your identity, your self-value, yung purpose mo, or you are in a season of your life na feeling mo, no, there is another purpose waiting for you, another season in your life, another chapter in your life that you want to, that you need to dive into, you want to walk into, because nothing is already working in your present state, no, in your present, ibig sabihin, situation, circumstance in your life, then I invite you to join us later, 7:30 p.m., no, on floor with Coach Part OM Rezzhel Sanchez. Dami ko sinabi. Away in a Day with Coach Rezzhel. And of course, ito naman. So, let's talk about emotional security, emotional health. Kasama po yung cognitive natin, mental health. Strengthening Thursdays, Coaching for the Soul with our very own Master Coach A. And of course, wag po kayo pumunta ng Decaf ng Fridays because we are closed and we give the space a rest. And we will be back on Saturdays with open mic with Coach Orville. So again, if you're interested to become a mental service provider, either a life coach and a mental health coach like us, just connect with Coach Rezzhel through 0907-586-1661 to know more about co-actively co-create Life Coach Certification Program by Master Coach A. And if you are thinking, no, just in case lang, feeling ko meron dito nag-iisip at nanonood, no, can I take the certification for myself? Gusto ko lang may siya para sa akin. Yes, you can, okay? This is usually, no, the first reason that people take the certification is they want it for themselves, no? Para nga, di ba, ma-flip nila whatever sickness they have in their life, they can flip it and turn it into fitness. Okay, this is a good start for that journey, no? And eventually, if naisip mong you want to be able to use it as a profession, ibig sabihin to help others outside of yourself and your family, then of course, no, you can journey and make it a profession naman din. And syempre, we are a community. We will journey with you. Nandiyan si Coach Rezzhel. Ayan, no? Sabi niya, September 29 and September 30 yung Life Coach Certification Program, and it is face-to-face. Ayan, sabi ni Coach Part, self-discovery. Okay. And of course, we are now accepting application for mental health certification and internship program with limited slots. So make sure that you make the reservation with Coach Rezzhel. So do join us back tomorrow for another exciting topic for Flip Month. Okay, same time, same digital space for episode 799. Okay, finding fulfillment at work by Coach Maureen Mestica. So once again, this is Coach Candee, mentally fit to serve in behalf of Life Coach Philippines. This is us in the Philippines. Love boom, love boom, love boom. See you again tomorrow. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye!
As a business owner, are you overwhelmed by the need to post beautiful, engaging content every single day? Are you left wondering what to write? Tired of scrolling through stock photos that all start to look the same? Confused by complicated graphic design programs? Rise Up Creatives is here to help. Each month, we give you everything you need to create 31 days of social media content in just 5 minutes a day. Customizable captions, curated lifestyle photos, a drag-and-drop graphic design tool, and the ability to post directly to your social media accounts. No one else empowers you with these 4 resources all in one place. Each month, we help you plan your social media calendar by providing you with 31 image themes and customizable captions so you can quickly and easily create engaging content and grow your following. Simply select the image that works best for your feed or story. Then, copy the caption and customize it to fit your audience. 5 minutes a day. It's that quick. Plus, you'll absolutely love our drag-and-drop graphic design tool. Start from scratch or choose one of our beautiful templates to fit your unique brand. When you're ready to export your design, you can download, email, or post directly to your social media accounts. Here's the truth. Our world needs what you have to offer. Don't let technology or procrastination hold you back. Rise Up Creatives is more than an online resource. We're a community helping you overcome your biggest barriers to reach your greatest goals. We're here to help you rise up and be creative.